So we're back in Medford. We finished the loop successfully. Everybody, I'm assuming, is gonna like pull nitrous jets out, turn up with the wastegates, and absolutely send it, because there's a lot of really close races, like win margins. So people are gonna be clawing for that first place trophy. Divebombers are not doing too bad. We've all, I think, made it. We haven't DNF'd. So that's gonna get turned up. I'm pretty sure Badman's getting turned up, and we're just gonna see what's gonna happen. Yeah. Got that this lady? That big one. Alright, I'm overfilling and I'm spilling all over the place. Can you grab that yellow, red jug? So this is a bigger tank. The gauge is just off. Can you grab the red? So this thing's spilling all over the place. Can you put that red lid on it? And then tip it up on its top. On its top? Yeah. It's leaking out the side thing. I was like, why does it smell like fuel so bad? Well, it's coming out the other side. You couldn't see it from where I was waiting. Thank you.
That's a good one when you think it's
Okay, let's pull it out. Pretty good video anyway.
King Schmidt's gonna run away into the right lane.
Pass?
Oh yeah, from Tuesday, 2/10 faster. I was kind of rushing myself on Tuesday because whatever first time or whatever, Tuesday was not good. This one was much better. Dropped over 2/10. I think I got enough as long as the number 2 guy really doesn't do any better. I probably have second place locked up.
But you mean the guy behind you doesn't do any better? Because you were in second.
I was in third as of after Woodburn. I mean,
Okay.
I
I looked it up last night and it showed you in second.
Yeah, and then he just
pretty sure.
he edged me out by like thousands, like a couple of thousands.
Well,
So if he has a poor showing, or at least an average,
you're in an NA class right now.
Yeah.
Should we cheat and put nitrous on it?
I'm kind of in the NA thing right now. I like not having
Well,
I like having
ass. It makes it easier, doesn't it?
It's more or less is more. Less is more. Thank you.
How'd you do?
So, I mean, not too bad considering I ran a 560, which was better than I did in Medford last time, but my short time's off, so I feel like I need to run home and go grab my extra nitrous bottle because my short time is a little off, so let's see if we can improve on this, because this is my last chance to get high. My name is Will Ruska from Lodi, California. It's a 1970 Plymouth Satellite. It's a 528 inch. It's Bill Mitchell aluminum block, 450 bore, twin 80s on it, and then a Holley Dominator. And my grandpa actually bought this original in 1970. I got it in high school, and it's been steadily changing since. First drag and drive, yep.
Oh, yeah?
First time at all these tracks. It's awesome. Took the hood off to keep the heat down, and then drove through a rainstorm, and you just kind of hang on and do your thing with no windshield wipers, but you know, it's bearable. You know, with a spool rolling through the mountains, a little sketchy, but it's fun. It's worth it.
I'm Stacy Gomez from Reno, Nevada. This is my 1992 Camaro. twin turboed 427 out of Real Performance Speed Shop in the Power Rider class. Currently bouncing between second and third.
Oh, dang.
Hoping this next pass goes good. Might be able to make a play for first, but it's been doing good all week. Coos Bay was a little tricky.
Yeah, anything eventful happen?
It wasn't too crazy, but you know, it was a slippery track. I made a first pass, but the timer never started, so I didn't get a slip, so I got to go back for another pass, and I hit the scramble button after the 60 foot, and the car got pretty wild on me. Slid through some pylons, almost touched the wall, but we saved it. Blew the tire out, got another one from another racer.
Wow.
I forget that racer's name, but if you're seeing this, thank you. You saved us.
Is this your first Redwood Rally?
Yeah, we were signed up for the first one. We had some stuff happen, weren't able to make it, so first time out here.
Nice.
We had a great week. It's awesome. It's really awesome. I'll definitely be back.
Okay, my name's Luke Kessel. I've come from Australia. I'm based over here in the US now. I couldn't bear to leave my baby behind, so I brought my 1969 HT Holden Monaro over with me. I've also bought another car, my race car over, but this is our street car. Runs a stock bottom end 454, it's a junkyard motor. Runs a crap load of nitrous on top of it. It runs Motorfab leaf spring, bolt-in suspension kit. We went 6.0 here with a small tune. We put a big tune in and it knocked the tire off. So I think it's maybe got like a high five somewhere in there in it. And we were just absolutely stoked to make the drive. The drive we thought was going to be tough, but we actually had no problems. Nothing broke. We did a freeze plug here on the testing tune the night before the event, which was unfortunate, but once the event started, no problems whatsoever. So yeah, we just use a lot of fuel, that's all. It's been so cool. Jesse's one of my very close friends, Heather's my partner, so it's family, and we absolutely love it. It's really cool.
4.49.
Just kidding.
Oh.
I did go faster, ran it by 6.4, which is 3 numbers better. But I don't know if I'm gonna beat them.
Yeah.
Did you place? Did you do better, or did you go up since Woodburn?
No, because they entered Woodburn under 8. So when I entered it, so when they re-entered it in quarter, it bumped me down to 8th place.
You're not first or last.
My name is Kyle Medina. I have a 1957 Chevy Bel Air gasser, and I'm from Lakeport, California. I got a 468 big block, TKX 5-speed, manual transmission, and a 4.9-inch rear end. No, we did it last year with this car, and there was a few gassers, and we gave Jesse and Heather a bunch of crap to try to get them to do a gasser class, and we told them we had 3. And the dad's car and my uncle's, which broke on testing, so we told them we'll bring 3, you know, and then there was a bunch, so it was cool. Oh, everything went super smooth. I can't complain. It was awesome.
So you were my pick for #1 car here. You just got pipped at the post. I'm going to call it a tie because the Tempest has stolen my heart.
Nice.
That, if you've seen underneath that thing, it is phenomenal. That kid's done an amazing job with that car.
Oh, the white one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's have some more. To take a 4-cylinder IRS car from the 60s that no one's ever heard of, that's so cool, and then do all that was awesome. But why I like your car, right?
Okay.
You see people trying all these funky different stuff and usually struggling, and you just think, why don't you just go with the norm and make and do what everyone knows works? You haven't done that at all. I'm a blow-through guy from way back. Your blow-through carburetor is faultless. You got this crazy shifter that you make work. You got the old cast Pontiac heads. This is old school. And you rolled up to the line. I saw the car, and I love the stance of it. It's perfect. The spikes, the lights, everything about it is just perfect. And then you roll up the lights, and I'm like, let's watch this blow-through thing try to spool. You don't spool. 2 volts. Bang, hits the nitrous and he's gone. So you got this nitrous, blow through, boosted, crazy shifting, rat rod, and this thing flies.
And it's not light.
It doesn't look like everything's steel. It's got bullet holes. It's legit. So tell us about the combination and how you made it work, and how you came about with this crazy combination that no one has ever run.
Well, first it started with American Graffiti, which I'm sure it started with a lot of people watching movies, right? So I wanted the yellow Deuce Coupe from American Graffiti.
Yeah.
So my buddy had been telling me for years when he would go to Grandma's house, there was a 34 Plymouth, and he would shoot at it as a little kid.
Right.
So he ended up selling me the car. Anyway, we started building it, and I knew I was going to go fast later. You know, I always looked up to the street rod guys. You know, I went to them and I was like, so, you know, when you put your steering box on here, you know, in this configuration, how do you figure out the ratio or whatever? And nobody had the answer.
Right.
So I literally had to just trial and error, and there was a couple of errors.
Yeah.
But I got everything right. And then years down the road, we started getting more competitive in drag racing or whatever, but we started doing no prep.
Okay.
And when we're doing stuff with like a flashlight where you don't have the tree and you have a definitive amount of time, what I saw was guys that had trans brakes, and this is just me, by the way. I just saw people with trans brake and turbos that are trying to slow and all this stuff. Yeah. If the guy on the light is too quick and you're not exactly at that PSI, you lost the race.
And if he's too slow, you're over that PSI, you've lost the race.
Things have gotten heat. Yeah. My nitrous kit is literally from the 80s.
Right.
And it works every single time.
And how much do you spray it?
150.
And how much boost does that give you instantly?
Well, so I don't know that because it's like everything happens so fast.
So quick.
But I have a switch on it. So when it gets to 4, I haven't set it. When it gets 4 pounds of boost pressure from the turbo, it DNFs the nitrous.
Right.
So the nitrous is a no factor after 4 psi. But when I pull up to the other thing, I don't have trans brake. So I just bring it up above idle a little bit, and the nitrous just bangs that motor and it smacks the converter. And I have my suspension set for that shot to take it every single time.
Right.
And my car is not the fastest, but it goes A to B every single time.
What is a 60 foot?
120.
Nice.
128.
It gets out nice. It's really good. And so, what sort of time does it run?
550 is pretty much the time. Yeah. My fastest time.
It's good. It's quick.
So, and that's 11 psi. It's a very low boost deal.
Right. So tell us about the engine combinations. You obviously got a pretty nice refined combination to make that sort of power.
Yeah, it's a 482 Pontiac. I'd like to tell you a bunch about the internals.
Yeah. I
don't know because I didn't buy them. I have a really good friend, Matt Rogers, And I had sold a few things. I bought a couple nice pieces because I wanted to build a nice piece. And he called me one day and he's like, bring your motor stuff over, because it was, you know, nice stuff. It's an aftermarket block, but it's fine. Yeah. And I brought it over there, and every time I walked into the shop to help him build my motor, there was a brand new Jessel rocker system on there, or these amazing valves and all this stuff, and a custom ground camshaft. Yeah. It was all a gift. Oh wow. So I was
big shout out.
Extremely blessed for
big shout out
building that for me.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah.
Thank you for showing us your beautiful car. We love it.
Thanks.
And shout out to Divebombers.
Divebombers Presents on YouTube.
Check them out. Like and subscribe.
Yep.
You got there?
You're a winner, No, I had to pay for it. But did you?
But it looks like we're a winner.
Did you work into third or no?
Well, I'm already third.
You are third.
There's some guy on there that never turned in his time.
Good job, Greg.
I think that you gotta bring up the side and see if they've turned in anything. Because there's a bunch of them like that.
They'll just hold out on you?
They'll just have like a Monday slip, and then you go look at the side, and there'll be 3 days missing. But yet, because their 1 8-mile pass looks like their average, it's better than everybody's. But yeah, you gotta go and like look at the arrow on every single one of them.
And they didn't turn it in.
Yeah.
So
there's a couple guys in our class that are ahead of us right now that didn't turn in. They didn't turn in yesterday. So
this guy didn't turn in any. So I don't know if he just left back
like or on Monday.
Yeah.
Since Monday.
Yes.
There's a few of those like that I saw.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta go turn in your slip so you can get a sticker of Ballard's car to put on your car.
You built.
Oh yeah.
All right, this award is for the person who did the best cat herding. They were the leader of the group and they herded cats. Also for putting up with his ugly friends. Kevin Barton. Congratulations. You have to put it on. Perfect, Kevin.
Gasser is sponsored by Mosier Engineering. Third place with an overall time of 56.06 seconds in 5 days, Chris Ballard. Placement car, because the other one wasn't quite ready. American Graffiti Magnum, sponsored by Woody's Towing and Recovery. Third place with a 568 average, Chris Darlin.
I got a trophy, Kevin.
Second place. Second place, and this was tight.
2024 Redwood Rally. It was awesome. It was very tiring. It was a lot of hard work for everybody. And they're going to recap, I don't know, highlights?
So I guess the easiest way to start is we added almost 100 cars that checked into the event this year. We shortened down all the runs. We did not require 2 passes per category. It was 1 per category. But what it really felt good was it felt like even with 100 more cars, it felt like it flowed just as quick as last year. The thing that people loved about 100 more cars was passing people on the highway. Yeah. That was the part that was fun, was having those groups out there on the highway, not sporadic, but big groups of cars. That's really cool. So we came here to Medford with no worries about rain, no worries about weather. Justin and the track crew, those went off flawless. It was great. People got on the road, went to Samoa. Samoa, usually you got to start maybe 11 or 12. Again,
it was beautiful. We woke up and it was sunny. That never happens in Eureka.
Everything was smooth that day. Got everybody down on the road. They got to jump on the 101 and go back up towards Coos Bay. No accidents on Monday. No accidents on Tuesday. No accidents
No
Wednesday.
accidents all week.
We get to Coos Bay. It hadn't rained. The pits were dry. The parking was great as Coos Bay can be with 220 cars.
Yeah.
Yes. And I don't believe the ocean came in either.
No,
right?
It didn't, but that was their record number as well.
Yeah, they've never had that many drag racing cars on the property at one time. Everybody followed directions. I said, hey, you guys need to park like this. I show up and everybody's parked exactly the way I asked. and that was so helpful. So it's not even us that does the hard work there, it's the racers. Because you know what it's like to get have bad neighbors? Everybody did a really good job.
Went to Woodburn. So Woodburn, there was a couple miscommunications, but we made it work. The racers did great. The track staff did great. We got down so quick. We got everyone through the quickest at Woodburn.
I made my fastest pass at Woodburn.
Yeah.
So did my competitors.
And we finished up day 5.
Yeah, we just finished day 5 here in Medford. Wonderful day. Still, like we said, we have the best racers, the best participants, the best sponsors, and we really lucked out this year with just having beautiful weather, no wrecks, no major oil down.
13 categories, first, second, third place trophies, 5 subcategory trophies, and I think everybody left with a smile on their face.
That wraps up Redwood Rally 2024. Hit us up, Divebombers.com and RedwoodRally.com.
Yep, RedwoodRally.com, and we'll see you guys next year.
Like and subscribe, Divebombers Garage. When do I get paid? Thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
Nice.